This
Hello, this is Pamela of Yoga to Sleep, and today I will be jumping into talking about chakras or chakras. I've heard it pronounced both ways. And so, chakras are energy centers in our bodies, and we use these energy centers to kind of regulate our nervous system in yoga. So, chakras are linked um, to our nervous system and our endocrine system. Um, but before I get into that, if you like the content on my channel, The Holistic Life, I've changed it. But this is a channel by Yoga to Sleep, which is my business. Then please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate those of you who have given me feedback on my videos and those of you who um, really are benefiting from the content that I'm providing. So thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. So let's get into what we're talking about here today. So chakras are kind of energy centers. Nadis are pathways or nerve channels where the movement of prana or energy comes through. So some people understand chakras to be like the larger nadis. However, there are about 72,000 nadis in total. So, there's that. Um, so we have the primary ones that are the Sushumna, which is really located down the spine, the energetic spine, that superhighway for energy. The Pingala that moves through the torso and ends at the right nostril. So it's kind of the right side of the body. And Ida, which is moves through the torso and ends at the left side of the body. So you guys have probably seen the medical symbol where there's a staff and then there are two snakes going around. Yeah, they took that from this idea of the nadis. And so as the nadis flow through the torso, through the body, the places of the convergence of the Ida and the Pingala, where these nadis are circulating, are where those are the actual points where the chakras are linked and where they correspond. So chakra simply means wheel, spinning wheels of energy, and they all align with the spine, right? So there's 7 primary chakras. There are Muladhara, which is at the base of the spine, and that's really the root chakra. There is Svadhisthana, which is the sacral chakra. Manipura, which is the solar plexus. Anahata is the heart. Vishuddhi is the throat. Ajna is the third eye. And then you have Saraswati, Saraswaha, which is the crown of the head. So I'll be using the English versions. You don't have to know the Sanskrit to understand what the chakras really do. They operate on several levels, energetically, uh, emotionally, mentally, developmentally. And each chakra has its own color, sound, if you're doing chanting, mantra, vibration, even foods are linked to chakras. So for today, I just wanted to give that brief overview. And for today, I will actually be talking about the root chakra. Um, so the root, the base of the spine, to root. So what would the element be if we're talking about the 4 elements or the 5 elements? That would be earth. The color is red, and the symbol for that is like a red square with 4 lotus petals around it. And so the concerns for that chakra, if you're working with that chakra, if you have some energy healer work um, um, done with you, then the focus will be on how grounded are you. The focus will definitely be on yourself. How secure, how grounded are you? So what does the rootedness look like? So the body part, or the in the system or the nervous system that this is associated with is adrenals. So that energy from the nervous system of really the sympathetic nervous system, it would be fight or flight. right? So that's where that fight or flight energy comes in. And so in the work with mudra, you might want to do where the finger, this is kind of like the pinky finger, and you're rooting down if you're in meditation working with this root chakra. So this would be the actual mudra. And the name is slipping me right now. But if you want to do mudra work in meditation, you could do that instead of doing the basic chin mudra where you have, you know, your index finger and thumb finger touching. So how do we keep the chakras open? How would we keep Muladhara chakra open and have a free flow of energy? Because often these things become blocked. Physical blockages, a lot of women are dealing with lower chakra, physical blockages. But how can we keep this energy moving? Yoga asana. So I want to be clear on the movement part of yoga, which is asana or the postures. So a good pose for Muladhara to feel grounded would be any seated posture. So any seated posture, meditation, also a squat would be good. Bound angle or butterfly position, heroes, a chair, head to knee posture, but really any seated meditation pose, I would say that would be good for if we're using asana for that. If we're using energy locks, we're going to start with sort of a bottom up kind of process. So we're going to prevent this energy leakage, or this, we're going to work on the block by actually building energy through the bandhas or these energy locks. Bandhas are simply energy locks. So you can actually do Uddiyana Bandha, which is, you know, we're going to use the lower to middle chakras to gain that energy. But I would focus on for Muladhara, specifically for the root chakra. I mean, actually, that would be Mula Bandha. So you're going to do Mula Bandha for Muladhara chakra. It's going to tone that chakra. It's going to regenerate the energy in that root chakra. I'm thinking of anything else that I might be missing for this Muladhara chakra as it relates to mudras. Let's talk about maybe doing a breath. So when we're working with pranayama is breath. I love Nadi Shodhana or alternate nostril breathing. That's going to balance all of your chakras, and it's going to work that Ida and Pingala energy. So it's really alternate nostril breathing. I won't demonstrate it here because I'm trying to keep this video brief, but Nadi Shodhana breath, alternate nostril breathing, if you know it, is really good to work with the breath as it relates to clearing the Muladhara chakra out. So much other things for chakra work. We can use aromatherapy, guided imagery or visualization. Yoga Nidra is really good for Muladhara chakra, for the root chakra. You could do chakra mapping, which I've done before, but this is where you really want to work through some of this stuff. So for instance, if I'm having an issue with my adrenals, root chakra energy, asana, I'm going to do a squat, bound angle. That's probably the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to work with Nadi Shodhana, and I may do some mudra work. I might say, well, what's the color? Okay, the color is red. How can I bring some carnelian, like if you're working with crystals, carnelian crystals, maybe I can wear them. If I have a pair of carnelian earrings, I actually do a lot of grounding work. I have this on, which is really just something to ground me. What kind of crystal work can you work with as it relates to that specific chakra? And if that doesn't work, then really go to someone who understands this energy and healing work with that chakra. So I hope this helps. I hope this really kind of just gives you a general understanding of, um, you know, what work you could do with chakra. And as we go through the months, I will be talking about briefly the other 7 chakras and how they relate to the energies of the Sushumna, or that kind of energetic spine, um, prana or energy that we're trying to move, transmute, keep free, unblock, and that kind of thing. So yeah. Thank you so much for listening and clicking onto this video. Again, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.